All right, in the kitchen with Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council. And can you tell I'm pretty excited about this this recipe? I love a salad, especially for dinner. But if I serve a salad for dinner, and especially if I'm serving one to my husband, it's got to have some substance going on.
It's got to be substantial.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to have some meat on there.
Yeah, so this is a kind of an inside-out steak salad. So it's kind of like thick lettuce wraps, but with steak, and it looks delicious. Lots of fun ingredients.
And it's healthy too. And we're starting with strip steak, which is the top loin. So this is one of the skinny 29. So this has less fat per serving than a skinless chicken thigh.
Really?
So when you're thinking lean, you don't have to think chicken as your lean protein. Think beef, because there's a lot of lean cuts. Remember, loin and round in the name. If it has round or loin in the name, you're good to go.
And just looking at it, you can tell it's not very fatty. Yeah.
So this strip steak didn't even have a tail on it. Sometimes you get that tail that's got the fat on it. So I picked that one out because then I didn't have any waste. Now this one had the tail. I just trimmed it off before we're going to grill it, so it's ready to go.
Perfect. So first we're going to make a rub, because that is, we've got one grilling it right now and it smells delicious. So real simple rub.
Very simple rub. Garlic, black pepper, and sweet paprika. So to give it a really, really nice flavor. And rubs add flavor. They don't tenderize. So you can do this 20 minutes, half hour ahead, or right before you're going to put it on the grill or in a pan.
But you want to put them on there generously. You know, it's so funny. I have paprika in my pantry, but about the only time I use it is if I'm doing deviled eggs. I never really think about making rubs and things with it, but it really adds some nice flavor and color.
So we'll just do both sides. And then we're grilling inside today, so we just have a nice grill pan heated.
Okay.
But of course you can broil these steaks. My favorite is on the grill because of that great flavor.
Absolutely. So we'll get this one going.
Strip steaks don't take very long. Use the instant meat thermometer. But 12 minutes.
Okay.
You can take that one out whenever you think it's ready.
We'll just do the whole. How do we want these? Just depends on how.
I say nice pink medium rare.
Okay.
Then we're going to let that rest. Now, a key to steak in the summer, when you're grilling your steak, let it rest.
Okay.
Be very, very patient.
Okay.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let it sit.
So you're dicing up some red pepper.
Yeah, I'm going to julienne this red pepper into nice thin strips. So I got a lot of fresh vegetables here that we'll put in with underneath our steak in our inside-out salad. So it's very versatile. Whatever you have, if your garden produce is getting ready, throw that in.
Or we've all got that, produce drawer in our fridge. It's got a half of an onion, half of a pepper,
half
some
of a red
carrots.
onion left over from a different recipe.
Lettuce wraps are really on trend too. You're seeing these at so many different restaurants, and they're really easy to make at home, and they're fun, something a little different. Basically, you're using this the
butter lettuce.
Butter lettuce, which really looks pretty. It's good for you, and it wraps up really nice because you've got nice big leaves. So I'll just kind of trim some of the outside leaves, get some of the bigger guys.
Okay. And I got julienne carrots. We're going to put some carrots in. Edamame. I bought it frozen shelled and then just let it unthaw.
So good for you. So good. But very kid-friendly too. My kids love edamame.
Of course, you could do peas. If you had peas.
Oh, yeah.
Cucumber.
Water chestnuts. I'm thinking of all sorts of different things.
Even some julienne zucchinis.
Oh, yeah. And this is fun finger food. It's kind of like, something different for dinner. I think we all get stuck in a recipe rut, and then the fact that it's healthy is kind of an added bonus.
A little bit of kosher salt on after it's finished.
Okay. Should I slice it into some thin strips here?
Definitely.
Okay. We let it rest for a few minutes. Anne's drooling over there. She's like, I want a bite of that steak. So is Greg, our director. Oh, it looks fantastic.
So,
nothing like steak. Ooh. Okay.
I'll put some steak on top. I'm going to assemble all of our vegetables.
Okay, so a leaf of lettuce down there.
Leaf of lettuce.
Okay. Put some veggies. Whatever people can make their own, right? Put what they want on there.
Yeah, this would be fun at a dinner party. If
you're having
people over, a little different.
Sure.
Just lay out all your vegetables
and then,
slice up grill your strips, slice it up, put those on, and then got some great blue cheese.
Ooh. I'm a fan of it. If you're not, you could leave it out. But this blue cheese is one of those things, a little dab will do you, so it's actually very healthy because you don't need a ton.
Just a little bit of flavor. And then some nuts, sliced almonds or pecans, either one. Whatever you fancy.
Now,
Just a little crunch.
what kind of, and that's a lot of times when you do lettuce wraps, they've got a dipping sauce or some sort of a dressing.
Well, this just the recipe calls for vinaigrette, so this is Paul Newman's light sesame, which I kind of like. I like that a lot.
Ooh. So you can drizzle that
Drizzle
or
that
dip it
on,
right in there.
Or a balsamic vinaigrette would be great also.
How nice and light is this? And it's so pretty, and it looks like something you would order at a restaurant. Kind of fancy, but fun.
Satisfying with the steak and the
yeah.
blue cheese. So you're getting your protein in there, and then all your vegetables.
Love it, love it. What are we making next time?
We are going to make spicy grilled steaks. So we're going to add a rub and not any fat, and add a lot of flavor with some glazed carrots.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic. So stick around. Angie's going to be making another great recipe with beef coming up. We are lightening things up, but still tasting fantastic. And we'll put the recipe for these inside out steak salads, is that what we're calling them, on the website.